Back to Washington, Joe Manchin is set to retire from the Senate. And now Democrats face what I'm calling a two-front nightmare. On one front, Republicans are now likely to pick up Manchin's seat. A guy named Jim Justice, a popular governor, is running there in deep red West Virginia, putting them within striking distance of winning the Senate. And now all eyes are on Sherrod Brown in Ohio, Jon Tester in Montana. They're also in red states. But on this other front, the second nightmare front, Democrats have to navigate a Manchin White House bid potentially next November. Take a look at this.
I've made one of the toughest decisions of my life and decided that I will not be running for re-election to the United States Senate. But what I will be doing is traveling the country and speaking out to see if there is an interest in creating a movement to mobilize the middle and bring Americans together.
Joe Manchin wants to create a movement, a nationwide one. Sounds like someone's considering a bid for president. Remember, Manchin was speaking at a No Labels town hall earlier in the year. He discussed a White House run this way.
I've never been in any race I've ever spoiled. I've been in races to win. And if I get in a race, I'm going to win.
He's in it to win it. No Labels, that group that wants a unity ticket, already has ballot access. They're on the ballot in 10 states. And they're working to get into the ballot on all 50 states. A third-party candidate, that could be a deal breaker for Joe Biden. And look at this from NBC. According to their 2020 exit poll, 5%, listen closely, 5% of national voters who cast their ballot in 2016, that was Hillary v. Trump, those who cast their ballot for a third-party candidate in the 2020 election then broke for Biden 2-to-1. That was the ratio. They moved from third party to Joe Biden. Cornel West, RFK Jr., Manchin, Jill Stein, all these third-party candidates, they could be the reason Joe Biden is denied a second term. Here with reaction, Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator Blackburn, thank you for being here with us on a Friday night. You know, Axios is saying Democrats in the Senate think this is a nightmare. Are you hearing that on the Hill?
Everyone has expected that Joe Manchin would make that decision to not run for re-election. And Kaylee, I think what this points out is Democrats know that people are not responding to their message when it comes to our national security, inflation, the border, crime in the streets. And they know this is going to be a tough year for them. So West Virginia looks good for us, but we have to make certain that we hold what we have and that we pick up those seats. And I'm one of those incumbents that is going to be running next year. So MarshaBlackburn.com. I'm certainly working hard on my race to make certain that I win and that we do take the Senate and that we have President Trump back in the White House.
And we take nothing for granted, to your point. I mean, what do you say to Republican voters? Right. I mean, 2022 wasn't a red wave. 2023, these elections weren't great on Tuesday. What do you say to voters who say, this all looks good, but we're worried?
And I hope that that pushes them to get active. In 2024, we cannot have freedom-loving patriots sitting on the sideline. And people know that preserving our freedoms, preserving our rights, preserving that Constitution, recognizing that we're a nation of laws and that we abide by the rule of law, all of that is going to be important, and these races in 2024 will determine what road we're going to travel. When I talk to Tennesseans, they are all about making certain that we retain the America that they have known, where everyone has an opportunity to live out their version of the American dream.
Senator Blackburn, it's hard to believe you've been there 6 years. You've done a great job. Thank you very much.